Okay, welcome back. Last time we started off with a side story with the Looker Bureau, and we completed the first 2 chapters of that. So today we're going to be continuing, basically today we're just going to be continuing on with it. And we have our new message. Branch, it's me, Looker. I want to talk to you about something important. Could you come to the Looker Bureau, please? Okay, so basically, I imagine for all of these, it's going to be, hey, I'll contact you when we get the next quest. I will literally step out onto the boulevard, and it'll be like, hey, come back to the Bureau. Just immediately every time. I might be wrong, but I feel like that might be the case. You're here, that's good. I need 30 seconds of your time, no more. It's about our new friend, Emma. Ever since she started living here at the office, I've detected some signs of stress in her. This has caused me to worry. What do you think? Could it be that something is wrong? Interesting. So, has she confided in you? Or did you use some of the brilliant detective skills you learned from my class? You're an approachable person, which encourages others to open up to you. You know, when I first invited Emma to live here, my intention was to become a guardian to her. I promised to do everything for her as a parent would. I do hope my feelings of responsibility aren't burdening her. Chapter 3. Detective, Tourist, Gang. Okay, I cannot read any of that text. I cannot understand it. Oh, what do we have here? One of our fair city's famous tourists. From your manner of speaking, madam, I deduce that you've travelled far indeed. I'm Looker. What may I do for you? Okay, so I'll just skip past all this text because I can't read any of it. Ahem. My dear lady, I'm terribly sorry, but could you speak a little less quickly? Okay. Ahem. From what I can gather, it seems that this lady here has been given some sore offense. Sorry. And do you know why that would be, my friend? Well, thanks to my gift of languages, I've travelled all over the world, you know. It seems she's highly offended that she has come as a guest and not yet been offered tea. Yes, case closed. Which means, my friend, I must make haste to obtain the requisite tea. Please keep our guest company until my return from this vital mission. He has no idea what he was doing, does he? No shot. I'm home with Mr. Looker, also, so here is Emma and Mimi again. Oh, welcome back. Is Mr. Looker out? And who's this old lady? Okay, so they're just gonna get into a yelling match by the looks of things. Or at least a conversation, I suppose. Because I don't know what they're saying, like, at all. If we keep going on like this, then he's going to be completely lost. And I don't feel like opening up the trash talk with this old lady again. Hey, Mimi, how about it? Do you think you can help us out with your power? Okay, so, thanks Mimi. Thanks for the help. It'd be great if this would just, automatically get translated, but... Okay, is this Mimi's mystical power? Somehow you can hear a strange woman's thoughts in your head. It seems she feels sorry for saying rude things about Looker and Emma. And the real reason she's so troubled is that her precious Pokemon were stolen. Okay, so is this Mimi's mystical power? You can hear Emma's thoughts in your head. She doesn't think highly of the insulting woman, that's for sure. It seems she's still ill worried about the stolen Pokemon, though. And rightfully so, to be fair. Is this Mimi's mystical power? Somehow you can hear a strange woman's thoughts in your head. She was walking through the train station when it happened. A man snuck up on her, then he stole her bag. The woman did her best to chase him, but he got away. You can somehow hear Emma's thoughts in your head again. It seems that Emma has some idea of who the man might have been. I return. My apologies for the delay. I've retained the finest quality tea, since our guest obviously has exquisite taste. I mean... tea was not required at all. Oh, Emma and Mimi are back as well. Yes, excellent timing all around. Emma, have you introduced yourself to our visitor from a faraway land? 10 out of 10 to rip myself up on every word today. Okay, so what's happening now? Your link to the other's thoughts suddenly disappears. It seems Mimi's mysterious power was somehow interrupted. Oh, what do we have here? Mimi, are you happy to see me come home too? Why, I wondered if it would ever happen. I've won over the hard-boiled Mimi. Mr. Looker, this old lady here says her Pokemon were stolen. I'd guess the Pokemon thieves are still in Lumiose Station. What's that? What's that you're saying? Then it wasn't tea she was after? But I bought this fancy, expensive No. Ha! Never mind that. Let's focus on what's most important now. Come, my friends, we have a case. Just a minute, Mr. Looker. What is it, Emma? Didn't you hear? Yeah, her Pokemon's been stolen. We must get them back at once. I'd bet anything that the guy who stole this old lady's Pokemon was part of the Lumiose gang. They're rough types, you know? Well, if we stick our noses in, that means a battle for sure. Pardon? Who? The Lumiose gang? Yeah, so let's drop it, okay? You know, that old lady was talking trash about you while you were out. She ain't nice. It's not worth having a great big fight to help a person like her. Nah, we're gonna do that anyway. No, Emma, that is not on. If you see someone in trouble, give help. If you see a Pokemon in distress, you help. That's the policy of the Looker Bureau, and that does not change. No matter what this person may have said about me, it doesn't change what we do. Now, wait here, please. I must go to Lumiose Station. Okay, off we go. Mr. Looker? Please help. Help Mr. Looker, please. He doesn't even have a Pokemon. He once said something about a long time ago he had a Pokemon, a partner that was always with him, but they were on a case, and I don't know what happened, but his partner didn't make it. If he tries to stand up to the Lumiose gang without a single Pokemon on his side, he doesn't have a chance. Oh please go help him. You're his partner now, aren't you? Don't let him go alone. Okay. Thanks. The Lumiose gang is always somewhere on the platforms at Lumiose Station up on North Boulevard. I think you're powerful enough to face them, but be ready for anything, just in case. I mean, I'm literally champion of the Kalos region. Can someone please put respect on my character's name? Like, I'm literally champion of the region. Come on. Anyway, so off we go to Lumiose Station up on North Boulevard, and we're going to be dealing with the Lumiose gang. I mean, to be fair, maybe Emma didn't know that we're, like, champion of the region, but still. Either way, this is probably going to be a case where Helios, Circuit, Sapphire, and Demeter probably just crush anything in their path. Because realistically, I think they're probably going to be okay. Hey, what you doing here, old man? You wandering here by mistake or what? Because you have to be off your trolley to come alone and pick a fight with us. Indeed. Hold that thought. I'm not here to pick a fight. Instead, I have a simple request. Return that tourist's stolen Pokemon. You're joking, right? If we just give him back with a pretty please and thank you, so, why would we bother stealing something? And looky here, old man. You're that looker what's-his-face, eh? Who we are is the Lumiose gang, and we can't stand the sight of you, got it? Ever since Emma went to live at yours, she ain't never come around to hang with us. What do you mean? You hear me? It's just not on. Why do we now prefer these lame Pokemon, did you ask yourself? Well, it we're just going to get you into our manor. What? Okay, that makes kind of sense, actually. So you're done, old man. Get your Pokemon out for battle. If you win, you take the Pokemon. If you lose, you get nothing more to do with our Emma. I can't accept your challenge. Oh, you're too scared to fight. Or are you given it that you don't have even a single Pokemon to stand by you? Can these people please talk in a normal dialect, please? You got it in one. You're not having us on, are you? Fine, and we'll give you a shot to ready yourself. You'll find some tall grass or something. Then come back and get your hat handed to you. Words are no use. I'll have to go later. I'll return and no, I got this. Ahem. You've caught me making an enormous fool of myself, as I've tripped over like every word in this episode so far. It is as they say, the Great Looker has no Pokemon of his own. I can do nothing to restore the stolen Pokemon to that tourist. Oi, Mouth, who are you? You're with this old man, eh? Nothing. You can take his place. It's like, you win and we hand over Pokemon. How do you like your chances, eh? Are these people meant to be from Gala? I think these people are meant to be from Gala. If you're mates with that old geezer, then you're no friend to me. At least you got your Pokemon. A punch-up? Let's be having you. Okay, yeah. These people are definitely from Gala. 100% these people are from Gala. Like, not a single doubt in my mind, these people are from Gala. 100%. Which would make sense, because, you know, Gala is... Assuming, you know, because since Gala is meant to be the UK and Kalos is France, like, they're pretty much right next to each other. So, you know, it makes sense. Also, Helios is probably just going to tear through everything these people have, and we got a nice poison with Sludge Bomb. Whirlwind, what's getting dragged out to finish this fight then? Okay, Demeter. I guess Demeter's going to get that little bit of EXP to finish this fight. And we're just going to go for Discharge and finish them off. Never mind, Brave Bird will knock it... words? Brave Bird will actually just knock the Mandibuzz out itself. Okay, I'll be totally honest, I didn't pay attention. Did they have a second Pokemon? Helios goes up to level 71, that's kind of nice. I should also probably go and actually heal just to restore other PP at some point, but whatever, I can do that in between episodes. What's with you? Yeah, you're too strong. Okay, so what's up next? Guess it's down to me to teach you what's what. Easy peasy. Don't mind if I do, because I'm going to do it for Emma. Okay? I'll be honest, we will learn more about these people and their relationship to Emma at some point in the future. Okay, but this person has a Pangoro. Okay, interesting, interesting. And I'm just going to go for Sludge Bomb. I could have gone for Oblivion Wing or Secret Sword, but I don't know if that would one-shot. So I might as well just do a little bit of damage. Entrainment. So I'll learn whatever ability this thing has. So do I get Moxie or something? Iron Fist, okay. Realistically, I didn't gain or lose anything from that. I don't have any punching moves, but that's totally okay. Okay, Secret Sword knocks out the Pangoro. And they did say, the game did say they have 2 Pokemon, so what is their second one? They now have a Bouffalante. Okay, I'm a little concerned about Bouffalante. Even though I have a 9 level advantage, I'm going to switch to Surcat, because I think Bouffalante gets Stone Edge. I don't remember if it gets it by level up, though. Either way, Swords Dance is kinda scary, not gonna lie. Fortunately for me, Surcat also has incredible physical defense. And also they're throwing, because Bouffalante is hilariously slow, and they used 2 turns to just set up, so I'm honestly very thankful for that, to be totally honest. So if Bouffalante goes down, Surcat gets a bit more EXP, and Eris is defeated. This is weak for true. Very, very weak. Okay, so what does this last person have to say? Well now, you're stronger than you look. Hey, stop messing about... Ow. Beat me? You're not serious. You what now? You what? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop trying to do the voices for these people. Like, look, I feel like at some point I should probably just fully commit to the bit, but nah, I'll stop. I'll stop, because I think I'm gonna just make myself sound even stupider than I have so far. Okay, Outrage. That's probably gonna do a lot, because Druddigon has really good physical attack. Okay, so that did 90. And honestly, I think Oblivion Wing should finish off this Druddigon, which in theory should also restore my health back to probably about full. Maybe like 180, 170? Yeah, 167, okay. Okay, so Crocodile is their second Pokemon. Fortunately, I don't need to worry at all about Intimidate. I'm going to go for Secret Sword. I don't know if this will one-shot. We do have 9 levels on it, so it'll probably do a lot. Okay, it barely survived. Fortunately, I know for a fact that Crocodile doesn't get much of a boost from Sand. Like, obviously, you know, it's a ground type, so it won't take any damage from it. But I know that I don't need to worry about Sand Veil or Sand Rush or anything. So with that, Crocodile goes down, and I just think it was very impolite that they set up a sandstorm in, you know, a train station. What a pain. Right then, I'll just have you. Stop it, all of you. Okay, so what's Emma doing? Stop it, I mean it, and return those stolen Pokemon. Well, if that don't take the biscuit. This is down to you, Emma. You just couldn't bother with us no more. What's the point of us if you don't show up? You're the boss of this gang. Did you think how we missed you? Going off with this bad news and never 40-year-old mates. Thanks for nothing. Oh, put a sock in it. I said up front, don't count me in. You went ahead and called me boss without even asking what I wanted. I decided for myself. Now back off before I really lose it. No, not that. We got it, boss. We got it. You don't even have to be the boss. We've just been missing you since you stopped coming around. Here, we'll give you back the Pokeballs, so forgive us, alright? Right. Well, enough said. I'll let it go this time, but you really need to say sorry to the lady you stole from, and to Mr. Looker too. Yes, ma'am, I will. I'm awfully sorry for nicking the Pokemon. You got me bang right. Forgive me? Ahem. Of course. The Pokemon shall be safely restored, so let's call it water under the bridge. And case closed. Cheers, Brunch, Emma. Let's head back to the Looker Bureau. Okay. Oh, I forgot something. Wait, 30 seconds. Hey, folks. Eh? It's your wish to be friends with Emma, is that correct? You sussed that out, eh? When people behave with evil intentions, I cannot turn away and lightly forgive such, especially people who do cruel and thoughtless things. For example, stealing the beloved Pokemon of other trainers. However, I believe, no, not just believe, I know people and Pokemon are both capable of evolving. And so, if you give your word of honour not to ever lift a hand in cruelty again, then you may come by the Looker Bureau at any time to visit Emma as her friends. Mr. Looker? Sir? Let's return now. Oh, back once more to the Looker Bureau. Thanks for a fast travel game, it really saved me about 40 seconds. Mr. Looker, I'm really sorry about what happened earlier. When that woman insulted you, I just saw red and If you learned anything from it, that's all I need to hear, Emma. But that's not what concerns me now. Imagine how I felt to discover you were the boss of that gang. Oh, it's just silly. I wasn't in the gang for real. I had a big fight with them one time, and after I took them down, they figured I was their boss. It was all their idea, not mine. She may look like a cute kid, but Emma is crazy strong. She really is Mr. Looker, sir. And you. Well, it's the lad from the gang. You're here for a visit already? Good. Ahem, you can drop that sir business. Call me Looker. As you say, sir, Looker, here's the thing, see, us in the Lumiose gang are gonna evolve, just like you said. Well done with choring and cheating, we're looking for honest work. So please let us come around and see our Emma, won't you? That's excellent. Deciding to change your course in life is more than an evolution. It's a mega evolution. I love how they just fit in mega evolution wherever they can in this game. There's no substitute for honest work if you want to make a difference in this world. Yeah, that's right, Evan. See you later, Emma. Okay, so they are gone for a while now. I don't know if they come back, actually. I assume they will. Hey, Mr. Looker? What is it, Emma? Mr. Looker, you said there's no substitute for honest work if you want to make a difference in this world. But I don't do any work at all. You asked me to be your assistant, but I've never done any work the whole time I've been staying here. All I've done is learn things from you. Is that really enough? Is it really okay for me to be here? These are good questions, Emma. You've been learning non-stop since you came here, have you not? Learning is very important at any age, especially for you now. Continue to pour your heart into your studies. You have no need to worry. But Mr. Looker, we're always here in the Looker Bureau, and there's almost never any clients. Are Mimi and I just getting in your way? I mean, you went and turned down taking money from that tourist lady. Be straight with me, Mr. Looker. I'm asking, really, if it's okay for Mimi and I to stay here money-wise. You have no need to worry. One would expect that a hard-boiled detective has savings set aside indeed. Yes, indeed. Looker's savings are as lofty as Sinnoh's own Mount Coronet. Perhaps you've not met with Mount Coronet in your studies yet, Emma. I ask you to leave such worries to me. Your part is to study hard, and so you can become my trusted assistant. Deal? Good. So that's chapter 3 complete, I think. Not quite, okay. Hey, Mimi? Mr. Looker said we don't need to worry about anything, you know? But I just don't feel like we can keep depending on him like this forever. He lets us stay here for free and pays for all the food we eat. So I think I need to do something. Thanks to Mr. Looker, I can read now, right? I've seen signs around town for part-time work. These signs are it's easy work and anyone can learn it. Maybe even I can do it then. I'm going to go over there right now and ask them for a job. What do you think, Mimi? Really? So, why did we not just, like, go and buy her Pokeball for that Pokemon? I have more than enough money in this game. I could do that. Okay, so, Chapter 4 is about to start. It's me, Lucky. I apologise for the interruption, but could you make haste to the bureau? If there's a bit of a situation, I could use your help. Okay, so, back we go to the Looker Bureau once more. 10 out of 10, we really do get about 10 steps from the place and then get called back. Also, before I go and handle whatever I have to do here, I'm going to go and heal at the Pokemon Center, I think. Thank you for your time. I need 3 minutes only. Emma's on my mind. Recently she's been running off somewhere on her own, and often. Now, I was hoping to ask her to watch the office for me today, and once again, nowhere can she be found. It even seems as if she didn't return here last night. Her friends from the former gang seem to be on the straight and narrow, so I hope this is nothing bad, but... Oh, what's this? A Holocaster clip? Okay, what do we have? Chapter 4. An Unforgivable Crime. Oh no. Oh no, not crime! Oh hey Malva, how you doing? We bring you a special news bulletin. Late last night, an intruder broke into the Lumiose Museum and damaged a painting. Museum staff said that security is very tight and breaking into the museum is impossible. The culprit remains at large. Okay, so I guess we have to go find the culprit. I mean, that makes sense anyway. Did you see that? Where trouble goes, Looker must follow. I'm on my way to the Lumiose Museum to begin my investigations most urgently. It is straight to the scene of the crime for us. Wouldn't it be nice if that were true? But I actually have an appointment soon that I can't possibly miss, so I'm stuck here. I hate to ask you of this, but I need you to go and start the investigation without me. I'll be counting on your keen eyes. Go to the Lumiose Museum at once on North Boulevard and get to the bottom of this mess. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to go and heal, because, you know, I don't know how many fights I'm going to have to deal with in here, and it might just be 1 or 2, it could be, like, 15 or 20. It probably won't be 15 or 20, but, like, I don't know for certain, but I'm pretty sure that is an excessive guess. And I have gone the wrong way. Actually, I find the Pokemon Center on North Boulevard, so I'm off to a great start today. If there's one thing I did pride myself on, it's knowing my way around Lumiose City, and I'm immediately messing that up as well. Okay, so, let's quickly go in here, heal our Pokemon, and be on our way. Okay, so, actually, I think now that I think about it, I think the museum might actually be really close to the Pokemon Center. Like, it is actually directly across the road. Oh, I'm off to a great start today. Hey kid, listen to this. You've got some time in picking of all days to come to... picking today of all days to come to the museum. Or are you here because you heard about what happened? Someone went and left some crazy graffiti on a piece on the 3rd floor. Some kind of depraved criminal, I guess, sabotaging a historic and valuable artwork. You know, this place is supposed to have the tightest security. I wonder how a criminal would get access. Head up to the top floor and you can see the outrage. Believe me, it's unbelievable. The museum's director is up there too. Maybe he can tell you more. Okay, in we go. Yep. I won't take that this time. Also, 10 out of 10. I love how it's just, this is a free museum we can go into. I mean, it's dirt cheap anyway, but still. Kind of cool that, you know, it's just a free museum that you can go into and, you know, just absorb some culture. Okay, Mr. Director, what's going on here? I'm the museum director. May I ask you a question, young man? When you behold this graffiti, what feelings rise up within you? Do you feel that the value of this glorious work of art has been affected? Does it seem too sullied to you? No. Yes, I can appreciate that. Allow me a further question. Do you think that this graffiti itself is art? Is it worthy in similar regard? Yeah, kinda. Yes, I see. The truth is, I feel the same way that you do, young man. The violence of these lines, the dark humour with which they seem to scorn recorded history, defying its conventional narrative. It forces me to think, is this not art also? Is this statement truly a crime? As the museum director, I cannot say such things publicly about what most consider the ruination of a great work. The problem is what to do now. Trying to restore the original trying to restore the original work may worsen the damage. I think we'll have to leave it until as it is until we can decide. I suppose if the news brings curious citizens like yourself to our doors, then that is something of a silver lining. But who could be responsible for this shocking work? Well, I think the answer is I probably need to leave and go investigate. But, I don't actually know where I'm supposed to go now. Because, I'll be honest, I did this entire storyline once many years ago. Like, I did this one storyline many years ago when I first played the game, and I've never done it again since. Do you have anything else to say? Okay, no. I'll just leave and see what Looker has to say of him. Because okay, 10 10, I did just have to leave. Fantastic. Okay, what does Malva have to say? We have another special bulletin. Pokeball thefts are rampant in Lumiose City, where the thief strikes directly after Pokemon battles when trainers let their guard down. These crimes are thought to be the work of a single individual, but reports on the suspect's features vary greatly, so authorities are struggling to identify him or her. These crimes are occurring in back alleys and in other places where there are few people around. Residents of Lumiose City should exercise caution. Okay, so I guess we are going to go check out some, you know, back streets and back alleys, I suppose, to find what we need to do. Would you kindly return to the Lookout Bureau post-haste? Okay, off we go. I'm going to return to the Lookout Bureau, and he'll be like, hey, can you go check out these, like, back alleys? What's going on? It's like, yeah, I was going to go do that anyway. Call it detective's instinct or whatever. Have you seen the news? The purloining of Pokemon continues. It is unforgivable. We have not yet closed the case at the museum, but when you consider how many are suffering, we must pursue the culprits. I've devised an absolutely amazing plan that will bring an immediate solution. It will be a sting operation. It appears the criminals are targeting trainers in places where there are no witnesses. If that's indeed the case, then we can simply bait a trap and wait. First, the victim will go to some deserted location and act lost. The criminals will think they've found an easy mark and they'll surely reveal themselves. All the reports say they like to challenge their victims to battle before stealing their Pokemon. That's when we'll get them. Right when they're distracted by the heat of a Pokemon battle. The backup, who'll be hiding and watching, will appear and help take down the criminals. Indeed, what do you think? It's not without risk, but it's quite the best plan we have. However, this plan will never succeed without you. Aid me in this. Okay, sure thing. Many thanks. I knew I could count on my partner. Now, as to our assignments, there's little to decide since you're aware that I have no Pokemon. Your role is therefore to play the victim in our little sting operation. I'll conceal myself in the shadows and wait and watch for my opening to attack. Keep your Pokemon ready to spring into battle when the criminals appear. I ask myself how to draw these miscreants into approaching us. What we need is a place in this bustling city that's a little deserted, perhaps. A nice neglected alley is exactly what I have in mind. Come, the game is afoot. Let's begin the hunt close to home. The nearest alley is opposite the Gillette stand on Off Boulevard. I'll be right behind you. Okay, off we go. So yeah, pretty much I just need to go and check out all of these back alleys, and eventually we'll get jumped. You know, we'll get jumped. The people jumping me are gonna have a bad day though, probably. Because message on the Holocaster. So what's this one? Okay, it looks like you've arrived at the back alley. Inspect the area. The culprit may be in hiding nearby. I'm maintaining a lookout near your position, but use every precaution. I mean, worst case scenario, Charizard can just, like, set a whole bunch of stuff on fire. Excuse me, are you perhaps a trainer? If you have a moment, how about a little battle with me? Sure, why not? I'm just itching for a good battle. Let us begin at once. Okay, so, what do you have to say? Okay, you have a Jellicent, so I'm switching out immediately. I do not want to be fighting a Jellicent with a Charizard. So I'm going to go to Demeter for this. I'm going to go to Demeter for this because I don't know what else they have. And also, Demeter has really good special defense, so we'll probably just hit it all day. That did next to nothing, so that did work in my favour. So Discharge lands, and does a little over half. Rain Dance. I don't know if this thing has it. I don't think... Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jellicent doesn't get Swift Swim, so I should be okay. So I can land a second Discharge and knock out the Jellicent, which is pretty handy. Also, 10 out of 10, Rain in Lumiose just looks kind of cool. Demeter hits level 70, doesn't get a new move, but that's totally fine. And Volcarona comes in as her second Pokemon. Kind of wild how people just have Volcarona, but whatever. So I'm going to switch out to Sapphire, and also 10 out of 10, thanks to that Jellicent for setting up Varain and actually helping me a lot. No, wait, I made a mistake there. I made a huge mistake there, because Sapphire has Cloud 9, which basically just nullifies the weather effect, and now it's set up a Quiver Dance, so I'm a little bit concerned if I'm going to be totally honest. But I think I should be okay, because apparently we still outspeed. I'm not going to complain. Apparently that Volcarona was a lot slower than I thought it was. But hey, I'm not going to complain about it. Because hey, that's a win, and a win is a win, and that's good. Oh, you have some wonderfully strong Pokemon. I wonder, young man, if you wouldn't consider giving them all to me. Okay? Stop right there. Obstruction detected. Process jeopardized. Relocate hunting ground. What is that woman? She's no Pokemon, yet she can use Transform? Oh, what am I doing? This is no time to be standing around looking shocked. In fact, this is the time to dash off in pursuit. The chase is on. Now, considering the direction in which she ran and the angle, my brave friend, I suspect she's headed for the alley beside North Boulevard's Cafe Triste. Please go ahead without me, I'll be right behind you just as I've checked this place for clues. But wait, 1 minute of your time. The Great Looker will restore your Pokemon before you go. Great, thanks. I mean, it wasn't exactly a tough battle, but, you know, I'll take a free heal when I can get one. Okay, so the cafe one should just be over here, I think. There's a cafe, and there's the back alley, so, let's fight this person again, I imagine. Will they have different Pokemon? They probably will. Okay, it looks like you've reached the back alley. Inspect the area once more. A culprit may be in hiding again nearby. We'll wait for an opening, and then I'll rush in too. Cautiously. Classic precautions never go out of style. I mean, neither does just having a Pokemon battle, because, you know, it's kind of the main gameplay loop. Hi, you're a trainer, right? How about a Pokemon battle? Can't wait to see which Pokemon you use. Let's have a great battle. Okay, so I assume... Okay, I guess they've changed form. And they are leading with a Whimsicott, which is Grass Fairy type, which means Charizard is just going to hit this thing with a quad-effective Sludge Bomb, and I don't need to worry about anything else for a day. Now the question is, will I actually get level 72 from this? Probably not, but who knows. Okay, one more and then we get level 72. Granbull is a little bit more threatening to me, but I know that it won't have... I know it won't have, like, Stone Edge or anything, so I'm okay. And also 10 out of 10 Sludge Bombs one-shot. And I imagine this person's last Pokemon will probably also be a Fairy type, so realistically I'm feeling pretty confident right there now. It's a Mawile, okay. I mean, it is Fairy type, but I can't Sludge Bomb. Fortunately, it's part Steel type, so I can just land Flamethrower and one-shot. Because Mawile, unfortunately, is still made of pretty much paper on its special defense. So with that, we just breeze through that fight. Very easy. Wow, Mr. Trainer, your Pokemon are super strong. They're so awesome. I wish I had Pokemon like that. I could really do well with those Pokemon. In fact, hand them over right now. Nope. Not today, you crook. I won't allow it. Recurrent interference. Ah, she's run off again. Is she really not a Pokemon? I've never seen a human jump like that. Oh, what am I doing? This is no time to stand around being impressed. Now it's the time to chase the culprit. Considering the direction she ran off, her goal must be the alley opposite of the Lumiose station. Go ahead without me, I'll follow close behind you just as soon as I've checked this place for clues. No, wait, 30 seconds, how could I forget twice? Let me restore your Pokemon before you go. I mean, that time I didn't even take any damage, I think. Like, I one-shot all of her Pokemon. Like, I didn't even use much PP, I used 2 Sludge Bombs and a Flamethrower. And that just knocked out all of her Pokemon in a single go. Either way, we should just manage to make our way back towards the Lumiose station, which is just past here. There's Hotel Riches Me, and there's the entrance to Route 16, I think. So, the back alley is just here. And I think this is probably going to be the last one I deal with. I think. I might be wrong, though. We'll see. Looks like you've reached the back alley. Be of good cheer. She may have gotten away from us twice, but this time we'll get her. Yet I wonder, this miscreant doesn't seem like an ordinary human being. If you get into trouble, call me. Certainly I'll come running. Remember your precautions. My precautions are just fighting them. Like, my precaution is my Charizard can probably handle it. Ah, this pain in my chest. Is this what a broken heart feels like? What is it? What's happened? Come now, young man. What's happened to you? It was over in a flash. I was training here in the alley when an enchanting young lady challenged me to a battle. And then what did she do? She utterly destroyed me. My heart was stolen by those brunette locks and the intensity of those glittering eyes. And then she took them. My precious Pokeballs. She took them by force. The memory is enough to make me start crying again. Ah, so we were too late. And where did the woman go? She went running off towards South Boulevard, I guess. What possessed that svelte siren? South Boulevard, huh? Well, there's only one alley on South Boulevard, and it's exactly the same alley where we first met Emma and Mimi. Go at top speed, if you please. I'll do what I can for this poor man and then follow as quickly as I can. Okay, back to South Boulevard then. Fortunately, this one is actually, I think, right next to us, pretty much. Because here's the entrance to South. And I think that... yeah, it's the alley right next to Cafe Lenar, which is right here. So here we are. Okay, so what's this one? Finally, looks like you've reached the back alley. She's trapped like a patrat now. According to our information, and the culprit is a young woman. She won't be able to fool us with her clever little transformations. We won't let her escape again. This time we'll most certainly catch her. We'll watch for an opening and then I'll rush in too. I'm counting on you. I'm so bad at reading today. Okay, so, last one. Welcome. Step right up. I didn't expect you to show, but here you are. Let's get into it. That's right. No running away. Let's start. Okay, so what do you have? You have one Pokemon. And it's a Persian. Now the question is... does Persian get Power Gem? Honestly, I'm not going to take a chance. I'm going to switch to Circuit. I'm going to take the chance I'm going to switch to Circuit just on the off chance that this Persian carries Power Gem. Yeah, it's Night Slash. So Circuit will just eat that for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and any other snack, meal, or anything else you want to have during your day. And Sky Uppercut doesn't one-shot, okay. Acrobatics will finish it off though. And that was, what, 3 Night Slashes for a grand total of 46 damage or something? Sorry, 48 damage. Yeah, Circuit could have just eaten those all day. And with that, we win. Fantastic. Wonderful. I want that Pokeball. Which one? I used 2. You really do have some of the best Pokemon. So why not give up already and hand them over to me? I mean, I'm literally champion of the region. It's not happening, buddy. Like, it's just not happening. Relinquish every Pokemon you possess, cooperate, or I will take them by force. Freeze! Pokemon Thief, I will not let you lay a finger on my partner. Do not obstruct me, I will eradicate you. Easy words, but not so easy to carry out. Even though I, the Great Looker, have no Pokemon, I yet have my fists. I'm a trained expert. That look for you is dismal. Oh, hey Mimi, how are you doing? Mimi? Why? Okay. Plot twist. Mimi, that woman is dangerous. Move away from her at once. This creature, I do not understand its process. How can this be? Why would our Mimi act so friendly to... It can't be. It can't be so. Obstruction. Eradicate obstruction. Mimi, watch out! So, okay, yeah, look, I just got kicked in the head or something, I guess. Why do you protect this Pokemon? I do not understand your process. Irrelevant. Commence eradication procedure. Wait. Stop this, Emma. Emma? That's right. You are. You are Emma, is it not so? Mimi hates all adults. The only person it loves enough to make it jump for joy is you, Emma. I'm not an Emma. I'm a censure. Ugh, a censure. You can't deceive me, Emma. You may trick the ordinary human eye, but you can never fake the bond between you and Mimi. I mean, Lucca's kinda cooking there, actually. He's kinda making sense. What's the matter with you, Emma? Why would you do these things? If you're in some sort of trouble, could you have not shared it with me? Say something. And... no, what's happening? Okay, I guess we're dealing with robots now. I think we're dealing with, like, robots and mind control or something. What's wrong? Must discontinue. Okay, off she goes. Oh no. Emma, forgive me. It seems that last hit got to me. Do you think you could possibly help me back to the office? Yeah, sure, why not? That's chapter 4 going to be done as well. Thank you for your kindness. Your help has saved me again today. Even the great Lucca can be taken down, as you see. The injury in my stomach, a mere trifle. Not at all. Painful. I may just pop by the hospital. Well, it has been quite a busy day, in fact. Please go home and rest yourself. Okay, so that's chapter 4 done. Mimi, could you possibly give this to Branch? I'm about to embark on a dangerous investigation. I must venture upon this road alone, and in order to preserve you all from harm. I will claim him to be staying in the hospital and use this chance to slip away. My injuries may be worse than I guessed, but I must press on. I can't let this slow me down. Essentia, I know without doubt that she's Emma. That suit she wears is most likely the doing of that man, the man I have come so far to hunt down. If I fail ill to find and stop him, my Emma might never. I have no choice but to beg for the help of that despicable. So, that is chapter 4 complete. I think we're about halfway through this now. I'm pretty sure we are now halfway through this little storyline. So, I'm going to save and end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment and click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I will hopefully see you all next time for more Pokemon, and hopefully I won't trip over my words as much. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.